Ford says it lost $3 billion before taxes over the past 2 years.
That this strike will cost Ford $1.3 billion.
We've never seen anything like this. The adoption really does come down to.
With a staggering 92,000 unsold Ford electric cars clogging dealer lots and a jaw-dropping $4.5 billion loss within a single year due to its electric vehicle endeavors, Ford finds itself amid a seismic EV crisis. The company's CEO has taken an unprecedented step by slamming the brakes on EV production, casting an ominous cloud over the entire automotive industry. Adding to the turmoil, Ford is grappling with a colossal consumer backlash as EVs face widespread rejection. These developments promise far-reaching implications for the automotive landscape, as the company is forced to sell its electric vehicles at a staggering loss amidst plummeting demand. In a startling twist of events, Ford Motor Company's third-quarter earnings have unveiled a concerning trend of mounting losses in the electric vehicle sector. This unfortunate turn of events can be primarily attributed to a combination of dwindling demand and the EV pricing battle ignited by Tesla earlier in the year. However, as Ford's chief financial officer, John Lawler, pointed out, the prevailing narrative suggests that EVs aren't experiencing substantial growth, but in reality, they are indeed growing. Still, the growth rate is slower than what the industry and they had anticipated. Lawler went on to explain that Ford will need less EV capacity in the near term as demand has softened. During Q3, Ford outperformed General Motors, selling 20,962 electric vehicles. The Mustang Mach-E production played a pivotal role, with a remarkable 42.5% surge in sales, resulting in 14,824 units sold. September alone saw a striking 5,872 units fly off the shelves. This boost led to a significant 44% increase in Ford's EV deliveries, culminating in a solid 26% year-over-year revenue growth, totaling $1.8 billion for the Ford Model E EV unit. However, the initial excitement takes a sharp turn when we inspect Ford's EV business closely. Despite the surge in sales, the company faced considerable losses in the third quarter, with an operating loss of $1.3 billion. This figure marks a substantial increase from the previous quarter and exceeds the losses incurred in the same period last year. To put it in perspective, Ford found itself in a precarious situation, losing approximately $36,000 for each electric vehicle sold during the quarter, surpassing the estimated $32,350 loss per EV in the second quarter. As the year unfolds, the carmaker foresees an annual loss of $4.5 billion for its EV unit. The burning question remains: what is driving these significant losses, and what lies ahead for Ford in the EV landscape? In a strategic move to harmonize electric vehicle investment with actual customer demand, Ford has unveiled its decision to reduce planned EV investments by a substantial $12 billion. As part of this maneuver, Ford is making specific adjustments to its operations. First, Ford is trimming Mustang Mach-E production as part of its endeavor to realign with customer demand. Ford reduced the pricing of the Mach-E by a range of $1,000 to $4,000, resulting in an attractive starting price for the vehicle ranging from $42,995 to $59,995. These price adjustments were part of the ongoing shifts in the EV market, which had seen Tesla altering prices on their vehicles multiple times that year. Automakers were striving to strike a balance between growth and profitability in the electric vehicle sector. In addition to these pricing changes, Ford had announced that standard range models of the Mach-E would be equipped with lithium iron phosphate batteries instead of lithium-ion. Despite these concerted efforts, it is worth noting that Ford's attempts to maintain high profits in the competitive EV landscape were not entirely successful. Therefore, they are trimming the production now. Secondly, the company has chosen to postpone the opening of one of its two planned battery plants in Kentucky, a venture in partnership with SK On. The exact duration of this delay has not been disclosed at this time. It's important to note that Ford remains committed to its broader EV initiatives, with the other battery plant in Kentucky and the Blue Oval City complex in Tennessee proceeding as planned. These calculated steps reflect Ford's dynamic response to the evolving EV landscape as it seeks to strike the right balance between investment and market readiness. Adding to the mounting challenges faced by Ford in the electric vehicle realm, the situation is further aggravated by a significant development. The tentative agreement reached with the United Auto Workers is set to introduce a substantial 25% wage increase for 57,000 workers spanning over 5 years. According to CFO John Lawler, this agreement is expected to pile an additional $850 to $900 in labor costs onto each vehicle, as conveyed in a recent briefing. This added financial pressure comes at a precarious time for Ford, as the company grapples with a complex array of issues. To put things into perspective, Ford had already estimated that the 41-day strike orchestrated by the UAW resulted in a staggering loss of 80,000 vehicles in production, costing the company a substantial $1.3 billion, $1.2 billion in third-quarter income. As Ford navigates the intricate landscape of EV production and investment, the UAW agreement's financial implications are yet another significant factor contributing to the tough decisions and adjustments the company is making in this evolving and competitive environment. Ford restructures its electric vehicle strategy amid shifting market dynamics and mounting financial pressures. Thus, the automotive giant is poised for a period of transformation and adaptation. With a keen focus on striking a balance between investment and demand, Ford is navigating a pivotal juncture in its journey toward a sustainable electric future. Despite Ford's recent adjustments to its electric vehicle production, the company is not slowing down in the EV sector. A testament to this commitment is Ford's latest deal, which was struck on November the 1st. In this development, Ford acquired Automotive Power, an EV power startup based in Los Angeles. What sets this acquisition apart is the remarkable benefits offered by the AMP energy management system, including cost reduction, enhanced range, optimized battery longevity, expedited time to market, mitigated risks of thermal runaway, and a significantly reduced likelihood of vehicle recalls. This strategic move underscores Ford's dedication to bolstering its expertise in charging and battery management technology. It aligns with the company's overarching goal to accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles while enhancing the overall charging experience for EV owners. This bold step emphasizes that Ford's focus on the EV landscape remains resolute, even as they fine-tune their production strategy.